Hey everybody, Tyson Zahner here, and in today's video, I want to tell you 5 effective ways for you to get traffic to your website. So before I go into the 5 ways, let me start by showing you a question. This is based on a question that I got from one of my students. He actually purchased one of my courses called the Attraction Marketing Bundle, which shows you basically everything you need to know about how to attract your perfect customer to you, utilizing the power and the leverage of the internet. If you want to attend a free webinar to learn my exact 3-step strategy for attracting perfect prospects, you can register for that at successwithtyson.com/webinar. All right. So this guy, he sent me an email and he said, you know, I'm getting my website set up. Basically, I'm following your instructions inside of the Attraction Marketing Bundle. There's a gap. I need you to clarify. How will people find my new website? I'm confused about how that will happen. I'm going to try to do good search engine optimization through the Yoast plugin, which is a plugin that I recommend you use on your WordPress site. And I'm going to try and use the right keywords to make it searchable, but I'm not sure if that's enough. And that's a great question, because sometimes just picking the right keywords and optimizing your page, sometimes it's not enough. And he goes on to say, basically, let me tell you an example of how I found you, and I need some clarification on how I can do this for myself. He found me by searching YouTube. Okay, he searched a keyword that I optimized my video for. He found me based on that, and then he registered for my free webinar from that YouTube video. So that's how I got traffic to my webinar. That's how I got him on my email list, and then he ended up purchasing one of my products after he saw that webinar. Right? And so what he asks is, how did you actually end up getting that video to be on number 1 of the YouTube search when he was searching for that keyword? Did I pay Google? And so on and so forth. So we'll get into that here in just a minute. Those are great questions, and I'll wrap up my answer to that into these five ways to get traffic to your website. So number 1 is send an email out to your email list. So I know what some of you are thinking, well, what if I don't have an email list? Well, the first answer to that is get an email list. Your goal with your marketing should not be to make a sale. I'll say that again. Your goal should not be to make a sale. It should be to get someone off of that traffic source and onto your email list, which you own and control. You don't own and control YouTube. You don't own and control Facebook. You do own and control your email list. And when you have a list of subscribers, here's the thing. Not everybody's going to buy right away, and the main thing that you're offering may not be a fit for them, but another product or another thing that you offer later on down the road might be a fit. I have people on my email list that didn't buy for months. I have people that bought after a year of being on my email list. So many marketers are short-term thinkers. They're like, well, if they're not going to buy my thing right away, screw them. They're out of here. I'm not interested in them. And that is so ridiculous. That's such a ridiculous way of thinking. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on getting people on your email list, because then when you create a new piece of content, or you put up a new YouTube video, or you put up a new offer on your website, you now have a traffic source that you control in your email list, and you can simply send out a broadcast to that list through something like Aweber and say, hey, I put up a new blog post, check it out on my website here, and you've got immediate traffic that you control to your website. So if you don't have a list, start building one, and I show you how to do that inside of my Attraction Marketing Bundle, by the way, with a course called The Ultimate Lead Generation Formula. Just feel free to head over and attend the webinar, all right? successwithtyson.com/webinar to register for that free training. Next, you can post on social media. So if you put up a new blog post, or you put up a new YouTube video or whatever, you can share that obviously out on the social networks. Put up a Facebook post on your Facebook page, share it. Put up maybe a tweet on Twitter. Put up a picture on Instagram that says, in the description, head over to my website at, XYZ, whatever your URL is, to tell people to go over to your website. You can share on Pinterest even, just put a picture on Pinterest. So utilize the social networks to get traffic over to your website. And of course, you can pay those social networks as well to help you get traffic by doing what's called PPC, or pay-per-click advertising. You can make a YouTube video. This is obviously one of the main ways that I have built my business. I love doing video. I think it's one of the fastest ways to get people warmed up to you. And so you make a YouTube video and you say, hey, if you want to learn more, head over to my website at XYZ. So I call these little YouTube videos, I call them sizzle videos, where you just give a little bit of information away, you kind of tease them a little, and then you get them to click to go over to your website. So as far as the YouTube videos go, obviously, I optimized my video for the keyword that he was searching for. That's how he found it. How did I get it to the top of Google? Well, the short answer is I created good content, and I optimized for the right keyword. A lot of people are always looking for the hack, right? Well, what's the secret to, what's the hack that I need to do to get my video to the top of Google or get my blog post on the first page of Google? And the truth is, there are no hacks anymore. There used to be. It used to be you could do backlinking and all of these things that Google's algorithm found to be important. Today, you know what Google finds important? Good content. And their algorithm has gotten smart enough that they can tell how long is somebody reading your website. Have they scrolled down the page? How long are they staying on the page? How long are they watching your video? Are they sharing it on social media? Those are the factors that now determine whether or not Google puts you on page one. So if you want to get on page one of Google, create good content. Like this video, I will eventually probably rank, this video will probably rank organically for how to get traffic or something in the realm of getting traffic. Why? Not because of some hack, but because I'm really giving good information and good training in this video that people want to watch. You need to make sure that you're doing that with yours as well. Now, if you do want to know my exact process for YouTube and how to create videos and what to talk about and how I rank them and how I pick keywords and all of that stuff, you can go to successwithtyson.com/VMB for Video Marketing Blueprint, and that gives you my entire course on exactly how I create so much traffic for my business through video marketing. Next, optimize for the search engines. Now, I already really just talked about this. Like I said, just make sure you're putting out good content, you're picking the right keywords. I do show how to do that inside of my Video Marketing Blueprint, so feel free to grab that. But you do want to make sure that I will say this about optimizing for search engines. Don't rely on your video or your blog post to show up on page one of Google right away. Now, I will give you a little secret. Google still has Google Plus, which is their social network. It's not a big social network, and by the time you see this video, I've heard rumors that they may be getting rid of Google Plus. However, at the time of this recording, Google Plus is still a network, and Google owns it. It's their baby, and they will promote their properties before they promote somebody else's properties. So even though a lot of people aren't on Google Plus, I will share my content on Google Plus optimized for my keyword. And it's interesting what happens. Google ends up putting my Google Plus post on the first page of Google instead of my content itself, because they're promoting their social network. Fine with me, they still get to my content either way. So that's just another thing that you can consider doing. But don't rely on getting on page one of Google just by picking the right keywords and optimizing your page for search engines. You do want to make sure, there are faster ways to do that, and it's pay for it. You can pay YouTube for views of your video, right? You can target certain people who are interested in other channels. I'm not going to go into all the details of how to do that, but it's called pay-per-click advertising. So you can do pay-per-click advertising on Facebook, where you pay for clicks over to your website. You pay YouTube for clicks to your video. You can pay Twitter. Those are PPC networks, pay-per-click. There's also pay-per-view networks. I don't do a lot of pay-per-view, but I know some people who do, like Matt Barron. I know he's really good at it. So pay-per-view might be something you want to look at. Solo ads are another one. If you find somebody else in your industry that has a big email list, you can pay them and work out a deal where you can send traffic out to their email list. There's also there's solo ad networks out there like SafeSwap, and I don't do a lot of that anymore. I never got really good quality traffic from them. And so I typically focus on really good targeting through YouTube and Facebook PPC. And I will say one more thing. If you want to learn more about traffic, in my opinion, one of the, if not the number one authority on the subject of traffic is a friend of mine named Vince Reed. I've spoken at events with Vince, and this guy just knows traffic inside and out. I mean, he could tell you every traffic strategy available. And if you are interested in learning more about traffic, and really diving deep into that, I would go see Vince. I would go to, you can go to my link. It's successwithtyson.com/traffic. Just go there and you can get Vince's marketing mastery kit. It's only like $19 and he gives you 12 untapped traffic resources. Like traffic resources I didn't even mention on this page here that I showed you. 12 resources that like nobody's using, nobody thinks about, because that's where Vince is really good. He's good at finding traffic that nobody else is considering, in addition to being a master at the ones that everybody else wants to use, like Facebook and YouTube. So feel free to go over there and grab his Marketing Master Kit for $19. I believe in addition to the 12 untapped traffic resources, you also get a one-on-one coaching call with one of his coaches to help you figure out, what traffic source you should focus in on, plus several other things that come inside of that. So that might be something you're interested in as well. So I gave you 3 links you might be interested in if you want to register for my free webinar to attract your perfect prospects to you. Go to successwithtyson.com/webinar to register for that for free. If you'd like to grab my video marketing blueprint, you can get that at successwithtyson.com/VMB for video marketing blueprint. And if you want to grab Vince's Marketing Mastery Kit because you want to learn really how to get traffic, targeted traffic to your website, successwithtyson.com/traffic, and that'll take you straight over there. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.